Hello everyone, and now in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, in the campaign, you play as a character named Bell. Now, we don't really know who Bell is, spoilers by the way. All we really know about Bell is that Bell was a agent of Perseus. They worked with Perseus, but uh, but Bell was betrayed by Perseus, and and then Bell got rescued by Adler, Mason, and Woods at the end of the first mission, and then Bell started working with the CIA and the United States. However, there's like this big mystery kind of in the Call of Duty community where people are trying to kind of find out who Bell is. I know there's videos out there of people being like, "Who is Bell? Who actually is Bell?" And people trying to figure this out. Personally, in my opinion, I do not ever want I do not want Activision or Treyarch to ever come out with a statement giving a canon, saying who canonly Bell is. I never want them to come out and say, this is who Bell is. I never want that. And it's like, a reason for that is, me personally, my version of Bell is, my version of Bell, she is a female. She is ex-KGB. My version of Bell, she's a ex-KGB female. That's who she is. Bell is a woman, and was part of KGB, but she's not anymore. She's ex-KGB. That's my version of Bell. And something I actually really love about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, it is that it actually allows you to kind of come up with your own backstory, kind of do like the whole role-playing element of, role playing, but with Call of Duty, which Call of Duty never allows you to do. Call of Duty has never allowed you to do that, but Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, you actually kind of can. Now, you come up with your own backstory and all that, which I love to do with characters and all that. I especially love doing it with, Skyrim and Fallout. I love coming up, and like Dark Souls as well, I love coming up with my own backstories for my characters. And I love that I can do that with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And it's like this is my headcanon for Bell. Bell was born in Russia. Bell was born in Russia. She worked for the KGB for a long while. For a long time, Bell worked for the KGB. Until, you don't know exactly when, but eventually she comes into contact with Perseus. And she starts working with him, and then she leaves the KGB to become a full agent of Perseus. She leaves the KGB, and she starts working for Perseus. And then she starts working for Perseus, but then she starts getting really close to Perseus, but then she's betrayed by both Perseus and the people that work under Perseus. And she almost dies because of that. However, she is ultimately saved by Adler, Mason, Woods, Park, and she's saved by Adler, Mason, and Woods, and then she is brainwashed to help them and Park and Lazar. She is programmed to, she's brainwashed and programmed basically to help them find and defeat Perseus. And she goes along with it, and then when she finds out about everything, she decides to tell the truth and side with Adler to take down Perseus. But then at the end of it, because she knows too much, she knows about the project, she knows about everything that happened. Adler has no choice but to kill her because of that, and so she is killed at the end of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That is my headcanon. That's my headcanon. And the thing is, I know other people, they have their own headcanon. I know some people, they made their Bell be a male. They made their Bell be a guy. I know some people, they made their Bell be non-binary. I know people chose CIA, MI6. But it's like, my headcanon is that Bell was basically that entire backstory I just said. She was part of KGB. She left to go work with Perseus. She was betrayed by Perseus. She started working with the United States and all that, and then at the end she ultimately decides to side with Adler. But then after that she knows too much, so Adler kills her. And that's my headcanon. And I never want Treyarch or Activision to ever come out and say, this is who Bell is, and say, like, the canon Bell is a part of the CIA and is like a guy or something like that. I never want that. Because my headcanon is what I just said. Like, that's my headcanon, that's who Bell is, and that who Bell always will be. And like, again, Call of Duty never allows you to do this. Like, they never allow you to actually roleplay and come up with a backstory for your character. Like, let's say you chose the CIA. Let's say you, like, Bell is a part of the CIA. Okay, well, you can come up with this backstory about how Bell was a part of the CIA, and then she infiltrated Perseus. Like, she was a CIA agent, and then she infiltrated Perseus. And the only person who knew about this was Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was the only person who knew about Bell working for the CIA. And then, so Bell goes and infiltrates Perseus. Perseus eventually finds out about it, and orders for Bell to get killed. Bell does not get killed, and here's Adler, Mason, Woods, and Park, and Lazar, and Sims, and Hudson. They do not know that Bell was the CIA, so they thinking we're brainwashing a Soviet operative. But in fact, they're just getting somebody who was already working for them, working with them again. That, you can come up with that story, and the thing is, that doesn't really change anything about the game, because the same things happen. Nothing really changes. It's just you kind of come up with your own backstory, a fun backstory for Bell and all that. Which, again, Call of Duty never allows. Call of Duty kind of always has, like, a character that's there. The only one I can think of is Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, since your character does not have a name and doesn't say anything in that game. So you kind of come up with your own backstory for that. But, again, I never want Treyarch to ever come out and say, this is the canon Bell. Bell is this. I never want them to come out and say it. Because to me, Bell, she was a KGB agent who left, worked for Perseus, and then was betrayed, started working with Adler, and ultimately chose to side with Adler, Mason, and Woods to take down Perseus once and for all. But because she knew too much, Adler had no choice but to kill her. That's my headcanon, and that always will be. And I know there's theories going around that Bell is stoned from, like, the multiplayer. I don't believe that, and frankly, I do not want to believe that, because Stone has his own backstory, and I do not want to believe that. My headcanon, like, to me, Bell will always be what my headcanon is, and she will never change. Even if Activision and Treyarch come out and is like, this is who Bell is, I won't accept it, because I have my headcanon for who Bell is. And I know other people out there, they have their headcanon too, and this is why I actually really love that they actually allow this, since Call of Duty never allows this. Call of Duty has never done this, and I actually really love the fact that you can create your own character, because I can think of my own backstory for Bell, and it doesn't change anything about the game. It's just a backstory, and I just love that. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. When I'm doing a voiceover right now, my internet's down. Hopefully the internet comes back so I can make the video very soon. By the time this video actually goes up, I don't know how long it would have been since I recorded this, so recorded the voiceover. So see you guys all next time, and hopefully my internet comes back soon. So see you all later.